Alrighty. I'm your nosy neighbor lady. This is your nosy neighbor lady show. And every time I think I'm tired of black women, I get back up and I see something online. I'm scrolling, and black women laying in mine, which is a very delusional, confused place. So there's an argument online that's been going on where I kind of keep seeing it, and it's like, should black women, particularly black women, we can act like it's about other races of women, but they kind of have fathers in their home more so than black women do. And whether you had a good black father, a bad black father, or absentee black father, we know most of us had the latter, absentee black father. Should black women have children that men don't want? Are all children a blessing? It's gonna be easy. You're not gonna suffer. Even one of our bigger creators on this platform is a black woman creator. She said that somebody was like, kids lead to poverty, and she was like, that's not true, because there's a lot of single mothers who are entrepreneurs and make good things out their life and become great. That's true. But those women worked really hard, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, a lot of drama. And then even with this conversation being had, for me, it's like we're having a conversation about whether women should have kids that men don't want in a world where you can't even really have abortions anymore. We curse on this show. This show is 18 and older. I saw a story about a 7th grade girl who had to have her baby because her mama didn't have money to fly her to an abortion clinic to pay for a hotel. And they had a picture of a black girl. Of course, it wasn't her, but it was insinuating that this is a black girl issue or a black girl problem. Teenage pregnancy is down across the board, just the numbers. But it's also like, for some reason, black women and society in general associates children and marriage with being a successful woman, being a mother, or having a spouse, or somebody to live for to keep you alive. Holds a lot of weight, and we see a lot of shaming of women who don't want children. We see a lot of shaming of women who want to decenter men, or of women who want to be single, or of women who choose to Netflix and chill with themselves and not stress out or try to live up to society's standards of what success is as a woman. And it's like, should you have a baby that a man tells you he does not want? So he's telling you for the next 18 years of your life, you're going to be alone. You're going to struggle. You're going to have a hard time. And yes, going back to work, whether or not to put your children in daycare, who's taking them to these doctor's appointments, who's going to house you? Is your mama going to help you with the baby? Do you have a good support system? Do you want to live with your mom, with your child forever, or do you want to branch out on your own in this horrible economy? So, do you have enough money to live in a good neighborhood? Or are you raising your kids in the hood, in the trenches? All my homes, matter of fact, till I got here, I'm in a mixed neighborhood, more Middle Eastern and African people. It's a few white sprinkled in, but the niggas is coming. The niggas is coming. We've been talking about that all summer too. That's why I got to go. But if I don't got no money to move, I ain't gonna have no money to move. And they raising our rent. And I have children to house. If it's just me, I can go somewhere and find somebody to live with. But when you have children, black women really don't want to be honest about motherhood in Blackistan. They want to say all children are blessings. Children is a blessing if you can take care of it financially. A children is a blessing if you can raise them in a stable household. If you're a single mother, you're gonna miss out on something. If you're a single mother, and this is even me, my mom helped me, my auntie, my grandma. I had a good support system with my children growing up. Even when I did decide to make an exit plan with my children, they were all big enough that if something happened, it'll be all right. Because when I really thought about all the times people came and rescued me and my children, it was still always me. Not saying that I didn't have a support system. If I couldn't go get my kids at the daycare or at the Boys and Girls Club or something, yeah, my brother would go get them sometimes. But once I really counted it on one hand, really, I've been lucky. But it's just like, and then one thing black women don't seem to understand, when you have one kid, it's easy to have another child. A lot of people are like, oh, I would just have one kid. We can live in all these fantasies and delusions. Because once you have one kid, it don't work out with a guy. For some reason, you do kind of think maybe if you try again with somebody else, or depends on how you feel. Because me, I had one kid, but when I had my second kid, I remember feeling like I wanted my child to have a sibling. That really was in my mind. I'm not going to get on here and deny and act like I was surprised or act like I was on birth control and this and that. The first kid I stopped taking it. I got pregnant. That's a myth in the black community. A lie that black women continue to tell because they know they need to stop having kids. They know they don't be on no damn no birth control, because birth control worked just fine. Half of the birth control methods now are like 99.9% or 98%. They work. They're proven methods. But when you going out here and knowingly having children that kids don't want from the gate, at least in the beginning, or if you having kids from men, from flings and just fucking, and then one day you don't realize y'all just fucking, that's a big delusion there. And we know that black people don't have quality relationships or real working relationships. We know they have roommate situations and situationships, and we just see each other at 3 o'clock a.m. We never go on dates. So he never takes me in public. Really, I'm the side chick. I don't know what type of delusion that black women are living in. But if y'all want to play delusional with y'all life for the next 18 to really 25 years, whether your kid go to college, whether you're going to put them out at 18 and let them be on their own, whether it's a girl and y'all have mother-daughter issues, or whether it's a son and he turned out to be a criminal. These are the numbers of the black community. These are the numbers. Black women have horrible relationships with their daughters. Black boys grow up prison to pipeline. In 4th grade, they know if they're going to college or if they're going to prison. Are you going to read to this child? Are you going to hate this kid if they look like their dad? Are you going to want to party? Are you going to have a quality babysitter, like if something happens? Or are you going to be with a creep babysitter? People do all kind of crazy stuff to kids. But we want to keep acting like having a baby is the best thing ever. So I saw a video, a model girl. Hey, I'm a model. You think that girl gonna be a model after she had that baby? You think she gonna have a career after she had that baby? Is modeling something that you can go and translate into real life? Is that a skill set, or is that fame and fortune, seeking fame? And nothing wrong with wanting to be a model, but do that mean she went to school? Chances are not. Do that mean she went to college? She got some training? Is she going to get a CDL? What kind of career is she going to have? Even the one chick, I was watching her video, a black woman, was one of them new reality stars. She had a baby, now she working at Starbucks. Do she got enough grind and fight in her to go and try to get a career path? Is she going to hope and wish that the boy come back and continue to chase this man forever? Who don't want her or her baby right now? He don't want her and her baby, and she just got pregnant? When I had children, I was in relationships. My kids, we still were in relationships. What happened after I got pregnant and didn't want their ass and wasn't going to put up with their shit? And like I say, I didn't know nothing about an anchor baby till I got on here and saw about the manipulation that black men do to young black women to get them pregnant so they could be in your life for the rest of your life. Like I said, my one kid dad, he told me that. And it was so ironic that that's my kid who not here. Just because I didn't want to have sex with him no more. Just because I didn't want to play ring around the rosy with him and all his baby mamas and all his girlfriends and all his fucked up ways. I ran for the hills, and I'm glad. And if I had it to do today, I will. Actually, I had a dream about that bastard. I woke up like he was Candyman. Scared the shit out of me. I don't know what the fuck. I hope that bitch do pass away so I can get some goddamn Social Security if that bitch ever worked enough jobs. But nobody fucked the nose. When black women out here telling y'all parenting is easy and parenting and mothering is fun and parenting and mothering is one of the most beautiful things. It's girls online now, babies little, they can't take it. When my kids was little, we had a lot of fun. Real cute, real fun. Used to go places where this teenager ain't no joke. Teenagers, not no joke. That's a whole different ball game. And if you don't like your kid when you young, when they young and can't stand your kids when they young, and you don't have a father to help you, postpartum depression is real. It depends on the woman how long it lasts. We see Krishan Rock right now all over the TV, where the internet being done for a nigga who say he didn't want the baby. Back with his baby mama. Where the fuck she always know they always go. She made a choice to have a baby. Still want them to be a family. Y'all think this shit is the cutest shit ever because it's the black girl dynamic. That's why it's cute. That's why it's fun. Because we done all went through it. But see, when I had my babies and shit, I wasn't begging nobody to be with me. I knew what was done and what I was going to do and who I was going to be. I didn't worry or let nothing stop my show. I went to school while I was pregnant. Shit, both times. My first 2 pregnancies, I was in school. I did get to get my associate degree. Thank God that was in me to do that. But if y'all are weak-minded, and black women ain't black women of yesterday. These new black women is not strong. And they weak. And I don't know if all these girls talking about a baby, if they got the strength to endure. Because it's going to be this is a fatherless home means some sleepless nights. Where you got to figure out how to get to that doctor when your kid is sick. And will you have a vehicle? All my vehicles up until what? 2017, I got my first new car. I was so glad when it was totaled out. But I had a car note and car insurance. Before that, all my cars, I done had about 9, 10 cars in my life. All of them was paid for. People said my car was old. People was riding around with fly shit. I didn't want no fly shit. I didn't want no fly shit. Just like this car now, they finna come get my car. What I'ma do? Make up some money that I don't have? And I'm not finna pay no more money, and I paid $655 to get my car fixed, and it's still broken. I don't have no money to put in that car no more. I'd rather charge it to the game. My credit score gonna hurt. That's my moving. Is my credit score good enough? Moving. Single motherhood. Trapped. Can't nobody give me $13,000 to pay that car off. I don't even know a nigga in my corner enough so we can take the tires and the Cadillac converter to a motherfucking junkyard so we can at least get some of that money. So when black women want to play pregnant or not pregnant, when your ass alone and broke and don't got shit to show for your life, that's a hard fucking life. The only reason I'm able to get on here and tell y'all my story because I don't live in shame and guilt. I knew I did the best I could with what I had. And I still got more to do because it always been a grinder in me. Because I'm an old school bitch. But when y'all talking about these babies and love, like that shit the best funny shit ever, and like black women just don't want y'all to be happy. People is trying to warn y'all and be honest with y'all and be truthful with y'all. Just good thing something was in me. I don't even know what happened. How I started driving a school bus. I can't even remember who gave me the idea. But I used to drive by the place every day. And I was like, fuck it. I always wanted to drive trucks, which I did. When I was a young girl, a girl I knew in the 7th grade, her auntie was a truck driver. And I remember wanting to drive trucks. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to go drive a school bus. Was I good at it? Not really. Shit, I kind of fucked that bus up. But either way, it don't matter. I got my CDL. It don't matter. And I had an associate degree then. The hood places wouldn't hire me with an associate in teaching because they thought I was too much, and the white places wouldn't hire me because who is this black bitch to have an associate? I didn't even get, all my jobs was rinky-dink jobs till I drove the school bus, and then I was able to get into the education field. Then I was able to go work at the juvenile justice facility with the in a lockdown unit that was in my field. And I was a teacher aide there too. In my field. That shit took years. Then I became a substitute teacher. They paid me more. And I realized I didn't want to fucking be a substitute. But that's the grind and the hard work. If you don't work, ain't shit getting bought. I didn't get a child support check till my child turned 7 years old. Then you gotta wonder, are you gonna put him on child support, or you think he coming home and you ain't gonna put him on there? Or you knew you was fucking a bum, so you scared to put him on child support for that too? Or you think he coming home? I don't know what y'all be on. Mama, baby, daddy, maybe is still real. And if a nigga tell you out the gate he don't want his kid, you think he gonna look in that kid eye and feel different? No, he gonna go get another bitch pregnant and you gonna be left in the wind. He might come back to fuck you and lie to you. He might. If you got a place. He might. Or your ass might be on the news and he gonna say, I told you I ain't want that motherfucking kid. You gone, the kid gone, everybody fucked it gone. So while y'all out here playing house and shit, y'all have babies by niggas who tell y'all they don't want them from the gate. When I was pregnant, didn't no kid dad tell me they didn't want my kid or me. That never happened to me. Now my last kid dad, he kept saying that wasn't his baby. It was cool with me. Because I wanted to go down there and get a blood test anyway. Because I know it's the blood test to the child support pipeline. So I knew once we got a blood test anyway. Because I want my kids' names on the birth certificates. Which we just did a video about that shit. And I'm finna connect it because this is a grown folks show. So while black women want to be grown and do single motherhood because it's so fun and people make it look so good, and y'all want to think that y'all got the strength to be a mother, that shit is strength, that shit is pain, that shit is tragedy. And the only benefit you know is when your kid get 18, if not 22, if they going to college, if they going to jail. You don't know none of this shit. The whole time you raising them. Is they a bad influence? Is they gay? Is they straight? Will they get on drugs? Will they get in a car with a stranger? This shit is stressful. But y'all want to think this shit fun. And you can't even have an abortion nowadays. Unless you got hotel fare and bus fare or flight fare. And by the time you figure out you pregnant and you 20 weeks or 7 weeks and you done passed the time to even go get the procedure, whether you believe in abortion in Christ or not, you don't even have a choice anymore. So while y'all playing pussy, dick, that's so fucking good, don't call me for no motherfucking Pampers. Matter of fact, you can call me because a bitch bought me Pampers before, so I'm a real bitch. I'll send you some Pamper money. Not on Instagram though. Them hoes is some scammers. I remember a bitch did that to me. I said, bitch, if you don't know nobody who give you money for Pampers, who was you fucking? A nigga who didn't want your kid. And you not smart enough to go fuck somebody else who would give you some money for Pampers? That's a fucked up man. That's a fucked up man. I didn't know this was a cursing video. But this shit, I'm going to fuck the bill. I'm finna watch this goddamn tail from the crib. And wonder why bitches wondering why should they have a kid that a nigga don't want. Or whatever y'all decide. And y'all can keep all y'all kids. Keep them forever. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do with y'all life. I'm just here to try to tell you something that makes some goddamn sense. So this shit, y'all, it's too far. It's just too far. All these goddamn fathers home, and you think you finna raise Dr. Martin Luther King. It's the Dr. Martin Luther King effect for me. He might meet Dr. Martin Luther King ain't even the goddamn king. But what the hell? Bye. Stay in the crowd. I ain't doing this with y'all. Bye. Bye. Bye.